converters, there are no more active converters. I shut them all down.
Then, on behalf of the free people, I thank you. The converters are the... well, I say your people, but perhaps you have earned my trust enough to separate you from the Albs and Zakor. Perhaps we can work together. Good. What else can you report?
You were right. Zardom was behind the attack on my raider.
You were betrayed by your own. What will you do now you know Zardom?
Nothing, until I can find him. He's disappeared.
Sadly, I doubt that means he's dead. His disappearance must be part of his plan, whatever that may be. Yes. And?
Calyx trapped me.
And you survived?
You had an audience with the hybrid?
He summoned me, I obeyed. He opened his mind to me and I saw the universe. Skies stretching to infinity. I always knew his mind stretched across Magalan. But what I saw, the hybrid truly sees all.
And so the hybrid serves the Alps, and the Alps will see his directive is carried out. All ELEX to the hybrid.
There was something else though, Jax. A sense of the past, but I couldn't see it.
The hybrid shows us only what we need to see.
What did you see when you had your audience with the hybrid?
I don't know. I don't remember anything from then. I know I saw him, that we spoke. That since then, I have known his will, understood his purpose clearer than I did before.
I heard Tarek and Parsec discussing the time before the hybrid. The moment they found him, I think that is what I was sensing.
The hybrid has given us purpose. Before him, we sought evolution. Only with him can we find it.
Tarek said the hybrid saw the fall, that Magalan ignored his warning about the comet.
Such stories are irrelevant.
The past is irrelevant. Only the future counts. All ELEX to the hybrid.
All ELEX to the hybrid. Yes, but it seems Calyx still thinks I must be killed.
Then you have even more motivation to reach the Ice Palace. Do you have anything else to report?
My raider is almost ready. The mechanic is preparing to bring the reactor.
Good. It could prove useful.
Then are you going to tell me your plans?
Get the raider fixed. We need everything complete before I will share my... It seems you can deliver on your word. I would not have thought it possible for anyone to shut down all of the converters. Your deeds will... We have a real chance to win the war now. Now we take the war to the hybrid. Now the hybrid must die, so everyone can be free.
You want to kill the hybrid?
Kill or convert. My studies indicate that mana will poison him. Kill him if we must. But there's also a chance we can change him with it.
You're getting ahead of yourself. First, you've got to tell me your plan.
Very well. But there's much to discuss. Ask your question, and I will see if I can answer.
And so, full circle. Sent to Thorold from the Ice Palace. To learn the truth. To kill the truth. And now I return. The hybrid stronghold that I defended for so long. Unquestioning. Serving the hybrid in my addiction to ELEX. But what is it that Zakor's really defending? Thorold wants to strike at the hybrid by destroying the ELEX that feeds it. But what is the hybrid using the ELEX for? Has his vision failed, leaving me to act outside the directive? Or am I merely part of his greater plan? Who planned the failure of my mission? Did they want me to die? Or did they want Thorold to live? And so, full circle. Sent to hybrid, I go back to the Ice Palace to learn the truth. kill the truth. Teach me.
Technology will get you into trouble here.
Cultivators, the shoulders upon which all berserkers stand. Warlord or warrior, we should never forget that.
You can never tell if you're being serious.
Not now. Not now. Not now. Not now.
Those Albs got
Not
what
now.
they deserve.
Not
Maybe
now.
they'll think twice before
Not
raiding
now.
us again.
Not now. Not now. Not now.
Hasn't
Not
stopped
now.
them so far. They don't seem...
Oh, you
Not
know
now.
Grant, don't you? He was in here earlier. Says the workers are back strengthening
Got
the
it.
defenses. We'll be ready if those Albs come back.
How is that even possible? That's it, I'm out of here.
Better not. No, I'd better not.
Cultivators, the shoulders upon which all berserkers stand. Warlord or warrior, we should never forget that.
I can never tell if you're being serious.
Think before you do anything stupid. Those Alps got what they deserve. Maybe they'll think twice before raiding us again.
Hasn't stopped them so far. They don't seem to care.
one down. Let's see if the claws have any more.
I knew it. Good work.
I've heard you've completed your first. Keep it up and you might earn the right to learn the rest.
Study.
Quiet.
Damn.
Stop this thief!
Not now.
I'll get him!
Silent. Stop sneaking around.
No, I better not.
Stop sneaking around.
Got it. Damn.
You think you could steal here?
Damn.
Stop this thief!
Got it.
Stop sneaking around. There's nothing for you here.
Damn.
You think you could steal?
Got it.
You do know why that is right.
Get out of here! That's it. Get out of here!
Replacing people with technology. See where that got the old world.
You're saying machines were responsible for the comet?
The clerics are dying out as Magalan is beginning to live again. You think that's a coincidence?
No, I'd better not. Colossus. Research looks like perhaps For the...
The sub...
Take a job from the crate for the honor of the... Put that weapon down.
What the hell are you playing at?
You asked for this.
Needs a key.
I've had enough of this.
Needs a key. Needs a key. Needs a key. Needs a key.
You're not very good at sneaking.
Our preparations are almost complete. It is almost time to attack the ice.
The Ice Palace?
It's the only way to stop the hybrid from...
Yeah. Or it's a way to piss him off so he decides to come out fighting and kill. But until then, maybe I'll come and watch.
You're not very good at sneaking.
I'd better not.
Get the hell out of here. Don't do that again. You should talk to someone else. I can't help you. Get the hell out of here. Don't do that again. Get the hell out of here. Don't do that again. Our weapons. Ah!
Well, come on.
Good.
Get those
That's the
pants
right
down.
decision.
Yeah. We don't have much time.
I know you. That won't be a problem.
It will be done.
Damn.
I will end you, thief.
Got it.
So, you want to fight?
Fuck you! will fight together.
So,
I'll take care of it. We better hurry up and get out of here. And fast. Not good. Not good at all.
I'm in.
That's it. Get the hell out of here. I'm in.
Ignadon.
You've sensed more ELEX?
Yeah, we should go there. Now.
Go where, Ignad?
I'll find it when I'm close. This struggle will determine the Let's do this! Nice.
So, this is the place Wardic wanted me to see. This place, there's something familiar about it. I have been here before. This path, this beach. It was a long time ago, but I was here. I was still a child. A young child. I lived here with my parents. This was my home. It was raining. They came out of the darkness with their weapons of light and fire. People ran in panic. They ran. They were cut down. The town on fire. Another boy hiding near me. Just as afraid as I was. It was just me and the other boy. Then one of the attackers found us and took us with. He named me Jax and the other boy Calyx. So, that is what Wardic kept secret all these years.
Incomer or outcast, you can find a place to sleep back there. If you want a meal, there's meat and there's a farm. You can put the two together. You're welcome to stay if you need a place to shelter for a couple days. Are you here to spy for Cormag? If you're here to claim payment, I didn't steal those things, so I can't pay you back. If you want to rest before you go back and tell him that, you're welcome to stay.
What exactly happened to you?
You tell me. One day I'm a loyal berserker, the next I'm accused of theft and sentenced without a chance to defend myself. But then maybe that's something you know about. The only people I tend to see out here are on patrol or in exile.
I'm free to go where I please.
And here's where it pleased you? Why would you choose to come to this flight in an ass end of nowhere?
Being free means you can make mistakes.
A sense of humor. You'll need that here.
If you don't like it here, you should leave.
I can't. Exile isn't just a sentence to leave, it's a sentence to stay. If I leave this place, the powers in Goliath will send a patrol to bring me back here, and chances are they wouldn't bring me back alive.
You should kill the person who sent you here.
Kill a warlord? Tempting though that might be, I can't see it helping me. Someone else would have to prove me innocent. And who's gonna do that? I just have to accept the fact that I'm stuck out here for good.
I will persuade them to let you go home.
Why would you? I don't know you. No, don't take that the wrong way. I mean, I'm not used to anyone saying they'd help. And it will put you up against the warlord Cormag. He's convinced I'm guilty. I'm not sure talking will convince him otherwise.
Don't you want to go back?
A warm bed, high walls, the chance to live rather than just survive? Of course I want to go back. Exile wouldn't be punishment if people didn't want to go back. But we won't persuade Cormag alone. We would need help.
Yes, I know Alaric. If I took you to him, he'd probably try and sell you.
You have met him. Believe it or not, he's one of the good guys. Sure, he'd sell his grandmother for the right price, but you know where you are with him. He should help me. If you go to Goliath and speak to Ulrich, he could come up with a plan. One thing about Ulrich, he's always got a plan.
Too easy. Let's take a look at the ELEX.
Good. Good, thank you. The crater. This is where the comet struck, where ELEX first appeared on Magalan. The impact sent it high into the atmosphere and spread it across the world.
And today, the factions are gathering it back up.
Well, there's still enough here for us to examine. We know where we have to go. I'll follow you this time. It's somewhere up ahead of us. We're close now. Be careful! Here, it's... Give me space, and I'll see... Please don't disturb me. I need to focus. It's easy to get lost in it.
What happened?
I think... It's all right. It's all right. I'm back. I'm with you.
Were you able to feel anything this time?
Yes. The ELEX is... It is more than just energy. It has purpose.
What are you talking about?
The ELEX was meant to change us. Meant to change our planet. It didn't come here by accident.
ELEX came here on the comet.
I know, but I can feel it. It has purpose. It almost has reason.
You think it's alive?
I know. It sounds crazy, doesn't it? I'm still trying to understand it myself, but I'm sure that ELEX was sent here to change things. I've never met anyone like you before.
Is that a good thing?
You don't lie or exaggerate. You just do. You can always be relied on.
What, you mean I'm predictable? I should eliminate that. It will only assist my enemies.
I'm not talking about our enemies. I'm talking about...
Oh, then I find you...
You mean, you know? That must feel... You were connected to the other Albs, then forced to be alone. I'm worried that might... But... that you could have real emotions. Is that true? Please, tell me.
Yes.
Well...
Sentient.
I don't know. I can only tell you what I sensed from... But whatever, ELEX, the power it must... And now we all depend...
The Alps think...
I know.
Can you figure this out?
No, not yet anyway. Maybe with more study,
But whatever purpose it has, the free people will be...
We should go on.
Sounds like you've learned a lot. Do you think you could find out more from the ELEX?
Not right now. Getting close to it, inside what it is projecting, it would be easy to get swept away. I've learned more than I am. I almost wish Knowing what I know now, it makes me feel...
With all your
Don't you see? Whatever ELEX is, something must have... Whatever my powers are. Whatever powers I have, that you have, ELEX... And I don't know if it... How can you not be afraid of... You did well.
You don't have to face it alone.
I can't thank you for your help. I know now that what I felt, what I have been feeling, was real. But whatever comes next... Yeah?
How...
I'm doing... That was great.
Kata needs your help.
Kata? Kata? I don't...
She's already told me she...
All right, as it's you I'm talking to. A man's gotta be careful. It's dangerous to throw in...
She says she's innocent.
Doesn't everyone say that when they get...
So you're saying she is guilty of the thefts? That...
Guilt, innocence, that's all...
Are you gonna help her?
Will you accept a no?
No.
Is that any way for a friend? All right.
I will do it. It isn't as if I didn't have a plan.
What's your plan to save her?
Okay, listen. She's accused of...
Correct.
So, what happens if those thefts continue now she's an ex...
That would be proof the accusations...
See? Always knew you were quick.
Me? Keep me out of it.
If you're out of it, I'm not sticking my neck in the noose without someone... Somewhere it incriminates our Escape? The guy who snitched on Kata. Drogue. He tried to... Come on, you must know him. He guards the main city gate. You like as not saw him on the way...
You don't like Drogue.
He's a prime A1 blackmailing asshole who uses his position to rob people and make them feel small. Go to Cinda, everyone knows they've got... So, here's the plan. You find those chests and break into... Then, you put those valuables, those stolen valuables, into a chest in Drogue's house together with a...
Why a cloak?
Because it's the sign of... Well, that doesn't matter for now. Let's just say, so take these claws, one for Cinda's chest, one for Bourne.
Your plan is...
Complicated. It's loot out, then Drogue...
How can I...
Break the lock. It... That technology will get you into trouble here.
You do know that technology is banned here. Quit screwing around!
The future of Magalan grows here. Our fragile hope.
Why would you even say that? Later, all right?
I want...
That technology will get you into trouble here.
I am going, all right? Yeah, you just can't find those these days.
Nobody listens to me. The people up there will take care of it.
I call that dangerous half-knowledge.
Are you serious? Are you completely sure? I mean, yeah,
I don't
what
want
the fuck?
anything to do with it. No. I won't accept
Is that so?
I stored...
Did you put the claws in the...
Yes.
Good work.
So what's next?
First things first. You...
Here the key.
Right you are. Next, I do the dangerous part and tell Cormag that Drogue has been the real thief all along. But it's best if I speak with Cormag alone. If he's... Wait here. Good news.
Did it work?
Yes. You should have seen Cormag's face when everything was there. Cormag has sent a messenger.
What about Drogue?
Cormag exile. Let's let sleeping drogues lie, huh?
Thank you for your help.
Brothers in trade, loyalty and money. I told you you could trust me. Besides, Drogue was an asshole. Do you know he once accused me of being a thief too? Now, we'll see how he gets along without his clan to help him. Kata is as free as a bird. Well, if birds had guard duty. She's been given Drogue's job on the... Imagine that. Speak to her when you have time.
It can't continue like this, right?
I don't know what to say. I never thought I would...
It was Alric's
But he couldn't. Wouldn't have done it without you. So it's you I have to thank for getting me home. And Drog has gone too. If ever there was a berserker who needed to be sent away to see... Here, I don't have much and here, take this claw. It's important. Keep... That claw will help you when the time...
Thanks for the... What will you do?
I will do my guard duty at the gate. They'll be watching me to make sure they made the right decision. So I have to avoid giving them anything to worry about. That said,
Business.
Nothing gets by. A lot of people stab me in the back when and I'm sure those people will pay out a few shards to buy peace. Here.
Didn't you say you were out of money?
Hey, a lady...
You should put that away. Technology will get you into trouble here.
Commander.
Thanks.
I'm doing all...
That isn't going to work. How are...
I'm doing...
Yes.
Talk to you later.
Dawkins has to disappear. Dr. Charles Adam Dawkins. He was the chief architect of this whole plan, and then he goes and talks to the media. Now the truth's out.
Well, come on.
There's something wrong here. Something very wrong. The doctor banned me from his lab right before the breakthrough. I'm gonna call Laurie. I know that will get me fired. Worse if they find out, but Laurie is the only one I know who can find out what's going on. I believe in this project. Why are they hiding these results?
How are you
We're almost...
What else do you need to...
One of the control jets must have taken... If we don't fix that, the...
How do we get a new control?
Well, only the Albs built... So I guess the only... That means looking...
So...
Our whole world could become as bleak as this. I feel sick at the thought of it.
This could be useful. Here.
Well, that's a good piece. I'll get to repair this.
Be careful! Look out! Count on me! Look out! We should go. It's dangerous here. Fight together! Look out!
easy. How are you?
I'm doing. And from this one place came fire and death and madness.
Ah, the comet's crater.
This whole world is its crater. We had better hurry up and get out of here, and fast.
I'm in.
The survival.
I've been to the fishing village in Eden.
Then do you understand?
That Calyx and I were born berserkers and not out.
Do I understand that you killed our parents and carried us off to the Ice Palace as your children? What I don't understand is why.
I wanted heirs. I had achieved, but I couldn't have children. So I did what Albs do. I took what I wanted, and I was successful. Look at what you and Kallax achieved. You rose to the very top in Xacor. My legacy was almost complete. You were poised to rule.
We were. Then someone set me up. Now, your bastard children are trying to kill each other.
Yes, all the plans I had shattered.
And how can your plans succeed now? There must be a way for us to achieve the greatness you want.
Yes, but time is pressing. This truth is what you can use to lure Kallax. He wants to hold on to power, and fears that if the truth of his birth became known, threatened to reveal the truth. There is one place Kallax will not dare to take anyone from Xacor. You will know it when you see. Listen to your inner voice.
So, what are your plans for getting...
The Albs will move the bulk of their forces to the borders of Xacor. We need to take... That will open the way for... What I need to know first is whether the Separatists... Or if they attack us as we move again. Are you ready?
Your plan is a...
We've scouted the Ice Palace, and now is the time to strike. The Albs have moved their forces. They trust too much in those... All we need to do is take out the barrier generators, and we will open our way in. Your raider is perfect for that task.
What will make you trust the
The same as it took to trust you. I want to see them start shooting at Albs. Actions speak
One raider...
The Albs' biggest weak point is ELEX. With the converters gone, we've cut off their new... Now, we need to take out what they have stockpiled.
How are we going to destroy the barrier generators?
We crippled a similar generator when we attacked the converter here in Idan. All we had to do was target the ventilation. It took one shot from our ballista to cripple the generator, and that... Your radar cannon has a lot more power than a ballista. So, if you hit the generator's ventilation port at full power...
And what if your plan to transmute all their ELEX stocks doesn't work?
If they still have their ELEX, we can't fight the Alb army. We will have to target their commanders. If we kill the Alb commanders in charge of the defenses around the Ice Palace, the resistance should crash. With them dead, the soldiers won't stop us getting into the ice.
So, what are you planning to do when you get to the hybrid?
Heal him. If we can bring him into contact with a seedling, it will transmute the ELEX within him, changing his nature. We can heal him as we heal the planet.
To reach the hybrid, we will need the code to his chamber.
Don't you think I know that? But none of my prisoners have known the code or would give it up. All I have discovered is that it has something to do with the hybrid's past.
But what? The Elexitors are the only ones with access to the hybrid. Anyone below that rank can't enter the chamber unless the hybrid calls them personally.
Then you need to find an Elexitor and get the code out of him.
You said we could change the hybrid instead of killing him?
We can try and change him with mana. If it doesn't work, the mana will poison him. Is that a problem?
You think killing should be an easy decision?
That thing hasn't hesitated to order the deaths of hundreds, Thousands. There is a chance we can convert it. Change it with mana. But change him or kill him, he must be stopped.
The constant wars between the free people show me that the hybrid offers the best chance for the people of Magalan. We must bow to his wisdom. He must remain in control.
After everything we fought for, don't you see the hybrid only wants to enslave us? He has no interest in what we want.
I understand the consequences, and the cost to the free people. But the hybrid has his reasons, and it is our duty to obey him.
So, you remain a fanatic to the end? I hope your choice hasn't damned us all.
The Elexiters say that the hybrid has a greater plan for all of us. That he knows the nature of ELEX and why it came to our world. That he has the power to see the future. Before we act, we should find out what the hybrid knows. If we don't gain the knowledge, we could pay the price for it.
Well, if he has a plan that is supposed to benefit us, I haven't seen a sign of it. That thing only wants power. Listen to him if you must, but take this seedling into the chamber with you. You must attach it to the hybrid. That is how we will tame him or kill him.
The last time I tried to confront Calyx, he didn't come alone. There were Albs patrolling the area where we were to meet. I need to get him alone.
Then you must choose a place yourself. Zardum's old hiding place, for instance. Maybe there you will get a chance to meet Calyx alone.
It's good that I know where and how I can challenge Calyx. I will send Calyx a message through my adjutor. I expect he will...
Then you should act now, before...
How far advanced is your plan to transmute the ELEX?
The planning is... If it works in practice, then all the ELEX are Magalan. But I can't control that amount of I will need a strong mage to help me. Someone who truly understands...
Then ask Kaya.
Kaya has the ability. This isn't the time. The magic we'd be channeling if she didn't follow...
What other choice?
Well, bold times take bold decision. I'll have to trust her, but she...
I have things to do.
Thorold needs your help with this ELEX experiment.
So he thinks he's finally done it, that he can take away the fighting strength. You should help. Tell Thorold I'll be there when he starts the...
I need that raider ready. We have to be one.
Well, I almost have the thing done, but don't forget.
What do I have to pay to buy your half?
Ah, so that's how it is. Then this isn't any... Well, if that's the case, then you will have to hand over some crates packed with shards to pay... So...
5,000?
You'll get the raider when I'm... But don't forget to pay me first. And one more thing. let's not pretend that You've done some impressive stuff, so don't turn out to be a shit in the end. So, when does the raider have to be ready?
There are a few things to take care of first.
Is there a time scale coming in?
Alright, so this is where we're up to. I have to take care of the Alp commanders, and that way I can open up a path to get to the Ice Palace without the Alp forces in that area killing me before I still have to figure out what the Separatists will do when we march. Thorold the Pilgrim is yet to complete his ELEX experiment. I still need to learn the access code. I need that before I still have to find the shards to...
Well, sounds like there's... Come back when that's taken care of. Just make sure you get it done before the whole damn... They're saying you're fighting your brother.
So,
is this just some big family bust-up? Is there any chance you're gonna turn around and buddy up again? I'm only asking because, you know...
I will have to confront my brother.
Right. You think you're strong enough?
I don't know.
Right. Don't get killed. I mean that. And not just because you dying would land the rest of us in the shit. You know.
This is nice. I'd like to spend some time here. When all this is over.
Yes.
Here.
Okay. I'll hand the raider over.
fight together.
Too easy.
I got a bad feeling about this place.
do this!
Out of ammo.
I'm ready to attack.
You have achieved, but I am still to understand your...
What do you mean?
Which side are you fighting? Are you fighting against the hybrid? Or are you only motivated by your need?
I am on the side of the free. Zakor's exploitation of them must be stopped.
But what are your intentions for the hybrid? Will you admit that he seeks to control the destiny? We will only fight alongside you if you share our interests. The hybrid goes. The old directives must be Tell me.
We should reason with the hybrid.
You still don't get it, do you? You have fallen for the lies of the... We cannot take...
I told you that all must comply with the hybrids.
Then we will fight you with everything we...
Not bad. Dead.
We don't tolerate things around here.
Out of ammo.
We should go. It's dangerous here. Rotting remains of a long-gone civilization.
Kaya will help.
She will? And is she ready now?
Why don't you ask?
Are you sure?
Are you? Are you sure?
You're not the only mage, Kaya. I'm certain of my findings. 90% certain. 60 or 70% of everything is ready.
You should be.
So be it. Keep your... We failed. We were close. But Zarda must have known what... I can't... Even if we can find Kaya, it would take weeks to recalibrate. We must move to attack the ice. If they are this intent on stopping us, the hybrid must...
What about Kaya?
Kidnapping her has stopped me making any further progress. But then killing her would also have stopped the transmutation. So why did he kid... Zarda must have seen the same power. He must be planning to use that power for...
He was interested in her. He asked me to find her. That can't be a coincidence. Where do you think Zardom is?
Zakor. His ambition has always been to take command there. He seeks a chance. So, he'll want to keep an eye on things in the Ice Palace.
What if Zardom wasn't responsible for your failure? What if something else stopped your
His intervention is the only...
You don't seem...
The only other explanation is that ELEX itself was resisting the transformation. But...
Not probable?
Resistance would imply purpose. And ELEX is a substance, not an... It isn't a lot.
Kaya thought Elix could be alive.
What are you talking about?
She said that's what she felt. That Elix is more than a substance, that it communicated with her. Couldn't that be what went wrong?
What you're saying is impossible. Kaya is able enough when it comes to magic, but she's misinterpreted what she's seen. I've run experiments on ELEX, studied it for years, and I've seen nothing to indicate that what you're saying is true. How could Kaya just stumble on something like this in the time
What will you do now that the experiments failed?
We must take the... It seems an assault on the Ice Palace is... We will see each other, but we will stand against each other as enemies there. I know you want to protect... And I can see no future for Magalan while that the hybrid... The land...
I know you're here, Calic. Show yourself so we can end this.
Where is the tactical skill that had the hybrid ready to appoint you one of the There you stand in the open. How vulnerable your feelings have made you.
What brought you here, Calic? I sent you one message, and you came running.
So, you know about our past? Wardic should have kept our secret. I will not let you spread the story further.
That sounds like emotion to me, Calix. Fear, anger, confusion. Which of those drove your attempt to murder me?
Murder? You failed your mission. The directive is clear. Failure of a mission is punishable by execution. Is that why you really came here, Jax? Are you ready to die?
How long have you known that we are the children of Berserker?
I have always known. You were too young to remember, but I have always remembered the faces of my real. They too are irrelevant. We benefited from the fact we were.
I must speak to the hybrid directly. What is the code to his chamber?
Only Alexiters can be told that.
I know the code has something to do with the hybrid, but all I know of his past is that the Alps found that he showed our leaders the future and took.
The past is irrelevant. All the.
What did you mean, appoint me to the chosen?
All Albs the hybrid sees as having Alexiter potential have a biocore chip implanted to maximize. They and others, we have been selected to serve his future, to ensure you had been chosen to evolve to the next level. The hybrid had even had you implanted with a chip ready to communicate with you, so he could guide your thought.
Something is wrong with the hybrid. Committing yourself to him will only destroy you.
The hybrid is the only way we can survive.
His understanding of evolution and his ability to see the future are the only ways that we can save Magalan. So he says, but what proof is there? And what is it he sees in the future?
The future is for the hybrid to know.
The future can be decided by anyone. We can build a future together instead of killing hundreds at the word of the hybrid.
Your opinion has become clouded by emotion. You no longer see the purity of the.
When the hybrid is defeated by an outcast, then you will see his flaws. I will ensure that happens. If I have a chip, then why hasn't the hybrid ordered me back to Xenial? How can I have?
Because you got. Your chip must have been damaged when I attempted to execute you. That is the only explanation.
Convenient that your proof has been destroyed.
Tell me, Jax, do you never see images you can't explain?
Yes.
Some of those will be memories. Others are thoughts that spring from your connect. He sees the future, the plans of the free people. All of Magalan and some of those visions will have leaked into your mind.
So why does the hybrid hide this? What is it about his past that he wants to stay hidden? You saw his past when you had an audience.
What I saw is irrelevant.
The universe, skies stretching to infinity. Does that relate to the code? You said Tarek talked about the old world. Is that a clue? Come on, Calix. You know there is more to this. I know you wanted answers then. You must still want them.
I serve the directive. The law demands the death of those who learn it illegally.
So I'm right. It is something to do with his past, with what you saw.
The past is irrelevant.
You expect me to believe that you have never wondered about the code? It could be anything. It would be logical for it to be random. It would be efficient to change it, but instead the code remains the same and is rumored to link to his past. Doesn't that sound emotional? Why would he stick with something like that? It has to mean.
You are allowing your own emotions to cloud.
Our world is in the hands of the hybrid. We should know what makes him who he is.
The past is irrelevant. All that counts, the hybrid. You have come to me with the emotion and twisted logic of the free people. Listening to you any longer is a waste of time. I will end. You will not stand against me.
This doesn't work. I knew Zardom must have...
The feel of this place.
In Zardom's hideout, on the border between Abessa and Zakor.
That explains the disturbance.
Where is he?
I don't know. He hasn't been...
Well, then he must have got what he wanted. That means he's gone to the ice.
That bastard paralyzed. He must have planned that. Why didn't he just...
He must have wanted... It must have been part of his plan to regain his plate. But you must have been...
Well, why ever he left me alive, it was a mistake. I won't let him surprise me. Thank you for... Hey, have you thought what you'll do and all?
No.
I can understand that. I've had to fight my entire life. Always thinking about what's just in front of me. You can only survive on Magalan if you're strong enough. If you focus on the...
Yes.
You have to choose your... And not just for the sake of survival. It's your friends, your companions who make all this make sense.
So it seems...
And believing in someone. That makes you wonder... What will you be once all this is over? Will you still remain...
I suppose that depends on the challenges that are...
Yeah, but it's not all about the challenge.
Why?
You understand. Just listen.
We are right here for each other. For the future.
I'm glad you see it that way.
Yes,
Listen, we should talk about it alone.
Yes?
Yeah, we should. When we met, I thought, well, I didn't know what to think of you. A chancer, someone else out for what they could get, but here we are.
Yes, here we are. What's so special about here?
It's not here, not physically here, it's where we are. Two of us, our feelings?
Yes, we are closer than I thought we'd be.
Don't worry, you're not doing too badly for an alb. You'll get there. You know that
Yes.
It's strange to say it, but an alb is the only person I know who can understand me. It's almost stranger than what we've learned.
Follow.
All right. This is a nice place.
Wood?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wood?
Yeah.
Wood? Wood?
Yeah.
Life is good.
I met...
Ah, then we should be happy. I mean, that guy's a...
Calyx...
So, well, it's not for me to tell you what to do, but I'd take care of that.
All right. I still need to learn the... I need that.
Well, come back when that's taken. Just make sure you get it done before the whole...
something to do with the hybrid's past and the vision that Calyx saw. Calyx's reaction proves I'm on the right track, and it has something to do with the old world. Perhaps something to Harley. He knows a lot about old world installations.
We'd better hurry up and get out of here,
nothing to
and
say
fast.
to you.
My brother, but this is...
So, this is more than just a family
The Albs are led by the hybrid, but I don't know why. I don't know what he is planning for the... Everything that happens, that has happened for generations...
So?
If I am to get the answers I need, then I have to... But that means I need to get the code.
Do you know where you can...
All that I know is the code has something to do with the hybrid's past, and has something to do with stars, the universe, infinite sky.
Infinite skies. Hey, that's something I've seen before in a couple of... Yeah, I got it. There's an old industrial complex out to the southwest of Idan where I found some stuff that mentioned that. An old lab there. But... nah.
You mean the old world ruins at the foot of the mountain, where I found the first replacement part for the ray?
Yeah, that's the place. It could be a coincidence, but... weird, huh? I mean, maybe you can find...
Perhaps. But... I need...
Well...
I wonder what this place used to be. Do this!
And here's the place Harley said he found reference to Infinite Skies, an old world complex, built to hide something from the outside world. Infinite Skies, a corporation that worked on secret research in the old... They say the hybrid saw the day the comet struck, that he survived. It must be true. Here he was, holed up and hidden in a device of his own making in order to protect himself, saved from the fires, but changed by the ELEX. A man become mutant. All that had possessed him while he was a man was the thought of surviving the disaster that was to come. He tried to prepare a select group, those who would be welcome to the infinite skies. A chance to leave the planet, to avoid destruction. But the plan failed. The government failed to listen to him. He had failed to save them. All he wanted to do was survive. So here he hid. Here he survived. But what did he become? ELEX flooding his body. His hunger for it grew. His mind opened. He became more dependent on it. But what was this man? Who was it that became the hybrid that rules Zacor today? Dr. Adam Charles Dawkins. Immortal. Inaccessible. All-powerful. The pinnacle of evolution. Still driven by the need to survive, he began to see the future. He saw the future then. But what of now? Can the hybrid truly see the future? What does he want for himself? Survival? Safety? A future for us? There is only one way to know. I must speak to him. Secured with a password that referred to the name its human form once took. Now I can reach him. His name, Dr. Adam Charles Dawkins. Now I know the code to the hybrid's chamber. I should use it. Perhaps I will finally get the answers I am seeking. The code to the...
Then you're going to try...
If we can make it into the Ice Palace, then it is time. The hybrid plan... If it worked, he could have told me to kill myself at any time. But the failed attempt to execute me must have damaged the... That means I can get to him. Then maybe I can find out...
Aye. Every time you make this personal, I get pissed at... This is about more than just you.
Alright, so I've completed everything. I'm just waiting for you.
You just tell me when you're good to go.
Get that flyer ready. I will start the attack on Zake.
Attack? Right. So you...
No, I need the raider to take out a shield gen.
Right. You could have said that earlier.
Why?
You never said anything about weapons.
We said fully operational.
You said you wanted to fly. I've not had time to repair the weapon systems on top of it.
Then why didn't you tell me that?
Then why didn't you tell me what you were planning? If I had known, I could have told you the weapons weren't... I've just about had time to get this thing flying again. It's a complex machine.
Attacking that generator from the air is the only way to take it out. I'll have to ram it.
That's suicide. How will you get out in time?
This is the only way in. So I will have to figure out how to escape when I'm there.
You are one crazy son of a bitch. You fuck this up, we're all dead. Are you sure you want to do this?
I'm not asking for volunteers. You stupid son of a bitch. Good luck, Ray. We're counting on you.
Well, it looks like some crazy-ass head did your flying stunt for you. That guy must have owed you big time.
Ray, you crazy bastard. I guess he felt guilty for getting me into this mess. Well, Ray, you've opened the way to the Ice Palace. I guess it's time for me to go deeper into Xenial.
I think the others are already waiting. Good luck. Go show the hybrid. I hope you get the answers you need. And try not to get killed. We'll all be here, hoping not to die.
Not now.
There you are. If you are ready, then we can leave immediately.
And so you are going to work with Nasty?
It is the only way we stand it. They have realized, if you have anything to take care of,
I met...
And?
No, but I now understand.
Truth.
I'm ready.
So be it. Every man... Well then, attack!
you are here. I see you, Jax.
Despite the expectations of some, my sons have grown to become Jax is alive. I have heard many reports that confirm this. It is more than just rumor. Tarek must... My plan failed. I just learned that Jax is to be sent in search of Thorold the Pilgrim. Jax will be more vulnerable once he is outside the Ice Palace. If the hybrid is to be stopped, then it is time to act. I have asked Zardon to come to the meeting point. He will ensure that things are taken care of from there. Everything will have to move quickly now if I am not to miss this chance to stop him.
I see you, Jax.
Despite the expectations of some, my sons have grown to become exceptionally strong. Jax is alive. I have heard many reports that my plan failed. Jax cannot... I just learned that Jax is to be sent in search of Thorold the Pilgrim. Jax will be more vulnerable once he is outside the Ice Palace. If the hybrid is to be stopped, then it is time to act. I have asked Zardon to come to the meeting point. He will ensure that things are taken care of from there. Everything will have to move quickly now if I am not to miss this chance to stop him.
Come.
So... Nordic worked with Zardon to sabotage my mission. And all to save his own position at the Ice Palace. The man who...
So, you are here. I have been awaiting your arrival.
If you wanted to see me, you shouldn't have allowed my execution.
You are speaking with emotion, not logic.
The hybrid sees all, so did you order my death, or just allow it? Was it my past that condemned me?
The past is irrelevant. Only the future holds any importance.
If my past is irrelevant, why did you put a chip in my head to control my thoughts?
The chip improves efficiency. If the chip hadn't been damaged, you would not be asking this question. You would know that true understanding is only possible through me. Join the Chosen, and you will know the meaning of our work.
The same promise you have made to the Alps since you took control. I came here for answers, not more empty promises.
More emotion. Your personal quest is meaningless. If you think your actions now have consequence, you are mistaken. Your arrival here is proof that you are closer to the next step in evolution than any of your kind. But there are things you are yet to understand.
You don't understand anything about me.
I understand more than you can imagine. I can control emotion. You are letting it consume you. What the free people think is irrelevant. But you, Jax, you must understand the truth. The comet that destroyed Magalan's civilization did not arrive by chance. It was sent to begin the changes to our world, to prepare it for those who follow. There is nothing we can do to stop this. We can only be ready for their arrival. That is the truth I have guarded, and I have been preparing our world for this day.
Who is coming?
Those who will inherit our world. The further I evolve, the more I can hear their voices. First as whispers, now as minds I can commune with.
Can we stop them?
They can divert comets and send them across vast distances. Their power is well beyond our own.
If you really know the future, then tell me what will happen.
The world, as you know it, will not exist in a few years. All life that remains will be forced to obey those who come to us now. They will obey, or they will cease to exist. The world must be changed before they arrive. ELEX will see to that. But we must prepare people and gather the ELEX that will make the changes that must come.
If individuals aren't important, then why do we need you?
My destiny was set the day the comet struck our planet. ELEX transformed me. But it has made me their emissary. You think you fight to save our world, but it is me, and me alone, who can do that. You have accomplished much, Jax, but your work is worse than futile. You think of yourself as a savior, but if we stand against these beings, we will all perish. Now, at least the chosen will survive.
You don't expect me to believe all of this.
I foresaw the day the comet would strike our world. I was there when it hit. All my words, all my warnings, all were ignored. The world refused to listen until it was too late. That day, the ELEX changed me. I was reborn, evolved. I failed to save us then. The free people cannot be allowed to stand in our way. Their infighting had long stopped them from successfully interfering with our plans. All the ELEX on Magalan shall be required if we are to stand against the coming threat. You once followed my word without question. It is a loss to us all that my influence ended with your brother's botched attempt to kill you. But now, you know the truth, and you can complete our vision together. Now the Judicator Ulbricht is dead. You must use your influence to stop the clerics. If you value the future of all you have seen, you will serve me and save our world.
Why not work with the free people to stop these invaders? Maybe if we fight on the same side, we can defeat these beings.
The free people are using ELEX in their technology, their world hearts, and their magic. They are blind to its true purpose. ELEX was sent here to change our planet in preparation for those who follow. Nothing can be allowed to stop that change. The free people understand nothing but their own personal vengeances. That is why the Alps live without emotion. That is why the Albs have succeeded.
Imagine what they could achieve if you worked with them.
They have no interest in peace. They crave hate, emotion, and greed drives their conflict. And it will be their end. It is a shame the architect of the bomb in Tavar was killed. A few of those weapons, and we could be rid of the free people and the problems they cause.
Is there no one amongst the free people who could join the Chosen?
Thorald, the Pilgrim, was the closest to defeating me. His powers would be helpful to us, but no, his emotions and self-doubt meant he needed another mage. That was his downfall. The mage's connection to ELEX was so strong that Thorald lost control of her.
Even if this is true, why should I believe we can't fight these invaders like we fought you?
My vision is the only one way to save Magalan. The Chosen will evolve to serve those who follow. All ELEX must serve my purpose. All people must serve.
I didn't come here to let you rule this world. Your time is over. My emotions don't cloud my mind. They have made me realize things about the world I could not have seen before. I did not come all this way to die at your hands. I came here to take back control of my world. Your plans were wrong then. They are wrong now. You are not the superior being you think you are.
My past is meaningless. It holds no fear. Your attempt to use it only proves that you cling to the irrelevant. Die now, or die at the hands of those that follow. Your death will be meaningless. Only my survival matters now. futures I had seen, this was not amongst them, despite all of my preparation and all the ELEX. You have shown yourself stronger than all of that.
So, will you submit, or will you die?
You have defeated me, but you are not strong enough to fight the beings coming to rule our world. If I die, then so does Magalan.
You cannot be allowed to complete your plan. You will work with the Free People. Your insight will help us to defeat these invaders.
The Free People are not strong enough to survive.
Your prediction about me was wrong. You cannot predict what the future holds. We will control our own future. Once the mana takes effect, you will see this.
You know nothing of the future. I see all, and I tell you that you cannot fight them.
We will see to them.
So much suffering. An ocean of blood gushes over the land. Lives, potential. Drown in it.
You can see it all now. That destruction was all your work.
Then you have no choice. You must destroy me. This suffering cannot continue.
Remember when you were human? Before the comet hit. Before the ELEX changed you. Your name was Dr. Adam Charles Dawkins. Your plan was to save only yourself, but you have changed. You are realizing that the world must be saved. You can become a force for good.
I can't. It is too late. People can never trust me.
Then I will go to them. I will convince them your abilities are key to the future for all the people of Magalan. I will tell them your knowledge is the only way to stop this enemy.
Those who would be the new lords of this world, it is your task to prepare the people of...
Not now.
Magalan, a world reshaped by the comet. A civilization lost in fire and ash. The hybrid spoke of his plan to prepare the world for what is to come. To make us understand the changes that ELEX is making to our world. But after all the years of his secrecy, the blood that has been spilled to gather ELEX to feed his powers. Who will listen to his warning? There is power in ELEX. It has changed every living thing on Magalan. Creatures that made it, that reforged our world from out amongst the stars, are coming to claim their creation. Will that mean an end to all that is here? Or will it be a gateway to evolution? It is now my task to prepare for that day. To decide the future of Magalan. The Hybrid's era is gone. Now, all the factions must decide. I have chosen my destiny. Now they must choose theirs.
That's it. The Alps' defenses have... Is it over? Were you able to inject...
It is done. Exactly as you wanted. The hybrid will begin a new... Mana is already changing him.
Then my work has paid off.
Yes. The hybrid has already started to develop emotion. He will stand by the free people of Magalan. The Alps, however...
Well, the Alps won't be quick to accept that their time... Many of them will continue to bring ELEX north in the hope of reaching the next stage of...
As long as they do that, they will not stop fighting us.
All that counts is that we can now believe in our future. We can make it what we want.
I fear that it will not. The hybrid was gathering ELEX to prepare Magalan for the arrival of another threat to our... They were responsible for the comet. Now, they are coming to conquer us.
So, that is what motivated. What else did he tell you? How much time do we have before...
He didn't say, but at most, we have only a few years.
Then time will be our enemy. We must begin our preparation. You have shown us that we can overcome challenges if we work together. You will inspire us in the challenges to come. We will need your strength if we are to defend our planet. I hope to be able to stand at your side when the time comes. Look after yourself. We shall meet again, friend. The lands of...
Damn it, what's wrong with you? You almost missed all the fun.
Didn't you hear the attack order?
Why should I help you and the damn clerics? If you think that's up.
If that's so, then why are you here?
To watch the elves put you up. I heard you with that infernal machine, the hybrid.
Is that what you heard?
So what did the hybrid say?
He ingested mana. It has changed him.
You managed to pump the hybrid full of that berserker sh...
I guess you could say that.
Either you're full of shit, or worse yet, what you're saying is true and those tree-hugging assholes will come for us. Either way, you're too much of a The quicker you say goodbye to this world, the better for...
Go for it!
How did you find me?
I'm starting to understand your plan.
You know my plan?
Yes, but you won't succeed in taking the place of...
And who will? You will learn to fear the mute if you don't.
I will not fight you. Your time is over. Accept that, if you want to.
That's my...
I will let you live, but only if you disappear, and never
I will... But know this, Jax. There will come... You must remember the power you had when... One day, I will make you realize what you have given up. One day...
I cannot believe you survived.
Then recognize the truth. Neither you or the hybrid are infallible.
No. The hybrid must still have plans for you. Plans that I am yet to...
Then let me come with you. We can face him to...
No. Be warned. Come to the Ice Palace, and it will be your... You had better stay away from it. The closer I got to the hybrid, the worse my headaches became. The hybrid did something to me, to prevent me from reaching.
It was the chip in your head. When you tried to execute me, you destroyed the chip and released me. You didn't know at the time, but your attack was what allowed me.
You confronted him?
For the moment, brother. But we must be prepared for what is to come.
Tell me how I can help.
You should stay here. Not everyone will understand the changes that are happening. We will need to eliminate those who stand against us.
So, the conflict continues.
This is a battle that must be won. We must prepare our people for the struggle to come.
So be it. You can rely on me to do my part.
I know. Together, we can save our people.
you tell?
The hybrid lives. The hybrid will work with the
You want me to believe that the Albs are still patrol?
Yes, and you should cease your resistance to their plans. Only you should look to the...
What storm?
The hybrid has evolved beyond any of us. His ability...
And you believe...
Yes, you chose me to lead the people here in Origin.
Well, that's not terrifying at all. I've got to say, I knew you were the one to make sense of all this. Origin was found. So, know that we stand with you. in the storm.
What if I say the Duke?
Yeah, whatever. Let's get on.
He's dead.
As long as you know the shit you've walked into. Whatever this god does for them, it certainly helps these clerics fight. You'd almost think they were outlaws. There must be more of those fuckers out there, so are you fucking her or what?
You mean, are we in a relation?
A relationship? Fuck, I was just asking if you were getting some, but hey, good luck to you both. So, you actually did. Is that Alb freak finally gone?
No.
You had it at your mercy. Why didn't you just kill the damn thing? Well, I guess you're built out of tougher stuff than the Duke.
It's remarkable what one person. You defeated the high. The fact you taught it emotion is fascinating. It will be interesting to see what happens next. But what happens next? There is still so much to discover. Now that the war is over, it should be much easier for us.
You're doing... What about the...
I convinced him to change his mind. I think he will work with me.
Then Thorold was right all... Well, it is for us. We must take...
From a lost sheep, you defeated... And now you've climbed so far. What will you do?
Yes. The hybrid will help us bring the remain...
Your courage has brought the world to this place. Magalan owes you. I bow my head in thanks.
You did well. I wish we had more time to spend here.
So, you did it?
Yes. Yes. But it will take some time before he truly accepts his...
I don't know why, but from the first moment I...
You did?
Yeah, okay. Well, to be completely honest, when I saw you for the first time, But you haven't just decided the war. People can say what they want, but...
That's good.
Best compliment you're gonna get from me, asshole.
I've heard that the Ice Palace has been...
Yes.
That is good news. And what of the...
The hybrid lives. He spoke to me and was prepared to negotiate. The Pilgrim's plan to use mana worked. The mana is changing the hybrid. He's developing feeling. He's now prepared to negotiate with the free people.
So it's true. That now we can live in... The Berserkers are in your debt. The fact that you are one of us, may your name be honored. You're wanted here. You are accused. Judgment has...
I will...
Then you are free to go. You shouldn't rely on machines.
Hey, you. We have to talk.
What do you want?
There's a rumor going around that you were with the hybrid. It's a stubborn rumor. Those sorts of things often...
Is it true?
If there's any... And I'd be surprised if a man who killed the hybrid didn't start to get other ideas about who on Magalan they would open.
The hybrid was contaminated with mana. He's working, even you.
Mana? You're feeding it? Can you trust it? I mean, that thing was crazy without crap.
You're going to have to...
I'm thinking I don't have to live with it. I'm thinking it would be safer if you didn't leave this... Fuck off! Well, just... I will kill you.
You will pay for your crime.
I'll take care of it.
I'm right behind you. I'll finish you.
I'll get him.
There has been news from the Ice Palace. They say that the...
You must welcome that news.
I hope that this means an end to all conflicts, and not merely...
The hybrid isn't dead, but he will...
Serve the free people.
He has ingested mana. Exposure to it has changed who he is.
Mana? The ELEX the Berserkers process with their plants. And that has altered the hybrid.
It has made him more aware. He now has a conscience and is capable of empathy.
And the Berserkers came up with this plan. That is quite incredible. That is the world. May Kalan protect you.